Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Nobunaga's Ambition is what I actually meant to say. Sphere of Influence on the Mysterious GG. How could you confuse those games? They're so different from each other. Anyway, alright, let's, we're all clustered around this castle, which is basically, don't got no troops no more. It looks like the Asakura do not have the will or the means to stop us from taking Kanagasaki Castle. The Honganji are not giving up without a fight up here, though. So we've got a decent-sized force that's going to try to stop us from taking Nano Castle, but I mean, once we do, we already took their best castle, Oyama Temple. Once we take this castle, they got nothing left. These two castles are not comparably powerful to this one and the one that we've already taken. But they do have castles down here. But yeah, we will be taking the Honganji off the map before this is over. They are primarily located here, which is already long gone, down here, and then they had a temple up here. I think they have like 3 temples to start with, and up here in particular, they really have an opportunity to expand. But down here they could, I guess. Like if I was playing against the Honganji, I would probably be trying to use Ishiyama Temple and expand out and like take territory away from... But the thing is, the Miyoshi are powerful enough that you're starting with one base against the Miyoshi, you're going to have a hard time. And unless you, like, derail the Oda before they can even get started, like, i.e., before Nobunaga takes over, you're not expanding out of Nagashima Castle, because, you've got the fucking Oda sitting right there. It's just not going to happen if that's the only base you've got in the region. Alright, let's, Oh, that's right, we need to... Okay.
Yes, understood.
Yes. This might be a bad idea, actually. I might want to hold off or get the Hojo to come help. Because it's 6,000, 3,000, 5,000. But these are Satake, and that's a pretty big cluster of guys. Because they did successfully take this. Moriyama. So the Hojo have benefited already from being involved, but who's marching? 2,000, 1,000? They're not bringing enough. I guess I can take a look what's going on up here. Well, the Nanbu are... Yeah, they're already... they don't have enough to take it, but they've already positioned themselves to attack. Yeah, I think the Date are going to suffer for the fact that the Nanbu are attacking them. Because they had sent a bunch of troops down here to try to get involved in this business. The real question is, what'll happen if I... march out of here, and the answer is we're going to find out.
We march.
So they should be fighting the Uesugi, and I think I'm going to let them live for a bit.
I'll show you how we do battle.
This feels like like that would be a longer way to go. I guess these mountain roads are really bad, but... We'll let Lord Shingen...
We march.
...deploy a big-ass army. Actually, that's probably a bad idea, because if he doesn't hit one of our castles on the way, he's going to run out of food. I don't know if he resupplies at Hojo castles or not. So the idea is these guys can march in, but they'll probably eventually get beaten back. And but I'll have more troops on the way, so we can get the fight started and see what happens. Now it's time for decisive battle. Diplomacy and Nambu plant. Now keep going. We got the gold.
Follow my lead. We will aid you.
Oh, I think we can get a large. For a minute, it looked like they were flashing like, yeah, mass battles available. Okay, this could really go our way because we got the Hojo to help, and a big mass battle here. They've got more units, but they're smaller in unit count. This could actually set it up so that the Hojo are actually able to advance if I take proper care of their units. If I just sacrifice them, not so much. Yeah, they sent some pussy units out here.
Understood.
I really built up some big armies to use, and they have just sent little weak-ass troops.
Leave it to me.
Ready for battle.
Yes.
Guy looks like I feel with the big pasta dinner I had tonight.
Yes.
So it's Mitsuharu Fuwa leading a fight. It's Terumune. So we got the ruler of the Date is actually here. The ruler of the Date is deploying against us directly with a small unit. We got Shingen's wife, Mitsuharu Fuwa, who's the lead, and of course Kazuhiro, who's the created officer who asked to use the portrait of Yazuki, and I was like, sure. It's not like you've got a lot of choices about, you know, African descent officers that you can choose portraits for.
Yes. Understood.
Yes!
Leave it to me.
Understood.
Follow my lead.
So end it.
Inspire. Well, they seem like they're pretty determined to win that little fight, so let's get in there
Acknowledged.
with Kazuhiro.
Leave it to me. Yes.
Understood.
Leave it to me. Try to counter this.
I'm waiting for the right moments to use the tactics, because I think they'll be more effective if I use them with more powerful units. You're going for War Cry with this little unit? Okay, sure.
Understood. Understood.
Try to pull back so that I can get more of my troops deployed in a useful way. Sharpshoot's good.
Acknowledged.
I'm not trying to use the my allies as cannon fodder here, but they didn't bring very powerful units. If I can keep
Let's go.
Kobungo Inuta's unit intact, that's the best I can do as far as giving them a fighting chance to take an actual city once all this is done.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
lower speed, raise defense, slightly raise attack. Let's get our defense. I don't want to lose a lot of troops out of this unit.
Let's go. Attack! Get them!
We will use that tribal unit. That's
Engage!
kind of okay. They're trying to encircle Kazuhiro, which I really don't want to allow to happen.
Leave it to me.
See if I can get to where I can cause confusion effects on both of these units here.
Let's go.
Engaging.
What say you show me your
Bond
skill?
breaker. So I think that'll be useful on both of them. It does appear that their leader, Terumune, is hanging back, but he's not really going to be that threatening to us, I don't think. Kazuhiro is going to take some damage in this fight because there's quite a few units maneuvering around him.
Leave it to me. Give this one everything you got.
Red Cavalry. I thought that was my guys that had that. Oh, never mind. Maybe it was us using it. 'Cause he's got some really good melee power going now.
Acknowledged. This'll end it.
Blade Master.
We retreat.
They've also got
Understood.
are going with melee. So these guys have wiped themselves out.
Yes.
Follow my lead.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, we're winning
Retreat.
this one handily.
Go back. We withdraw. Leave it to me. Understood. Acknowledged.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah, this is getting pretty simple fight for us.
Retreat. Yes.
Really, all we've got left is Terumune. They've pretty much been wiped out.
Yes.
Part of it was that they came in and chose to get into melee range with a unit that then decided to do a melee power-up. There's Terumune trying to... he can cause some damage here if I'm not careful.
Right.
So let's use Provoke.
Show me your skill.
See if we can get yeah, if we can get Terumune to come after Kazuhiro, who I was expecting to have a difficult fight here, and he actually did take a lot of damage. But instead of Mitsuharu, because he just got a tactic on him that weakened him.
Leave it to me.
So we'll taunt Terumune into coming after us. That'll cause him to have to turn around and give us time to reposition our troops.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Yes.
Yes!
Engage. Let's go.
Oh, and they're wiped out. They got wiped out so damn fast. Like, all those orders I gave were kind of for naught. We have won the Battle of Mibu. Seems the enemy units have been completely annihilated. This battle has left me with the agility, rouse, and schemer traits. I am thoroughly aroused. I guess these guys weren't part of the fight, even though I thought they were. Oh, the Ashina are throwing everything they got down here, too, now. I don't know if the Ashina are coming to help the at Mocha Castle or at the delicious Chocolatey Castle or Utsunomiya Castle. Either way, we probably need Kazuhiro to get out. Because that was a big fight, and we did a lot more damage than we took, but we also kind of can't push forward. And like, that happens with the mass battles. You inflict a lot of damage, but it doesn't always leave you in a place where you can advance and take cities. Yeah, but it feels like when you get to the coalition orders, you get to a screen, like it seems like you're in a screen, but you can tell them where to march from. The Hojo need to march from, like, these cities back here on our border, because they've got these maxed out troop counts here, because they haven't been in war in so long. But they keep trying to fight out of their frontline cities, and they got enough food saved up. Have these back cities march, and keep the frontline cities troops there for defense, and that's what I do when I actually have more than one line of cities to work with. You see how I took down Shui Gansho's unit? Yeah, baby. Alright. Got quite the showdown forming over here, too. You know what? This is the Vulture Clan. Let's get involved.
Follow me.
Oh, it's a whole... So they're not considered to be all part of the same fight here.
Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege. Let's go.
Blade catcher. This does increase speed, which is kind of important right now.
Let me teach you how to fight.
So we're going to go on a rampage, because I need to get up that damn hill and start killing these guys.
Acknowledged.
Because I'm at a big advantage fighting up the hill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail of water. Oh!
This will finish it.
Roar! Roar! I say as my unit is defeated. Go!
Yes, my liege.
See, I'm just trying to come up. They're just trying to come up a path that has already been cleared of defenses by the Vulture Clan here. Because you're just going to sit there and make us come find you, aren't you? It is the smart tactic. I don't know why they would do anything other than that, so...
Let us settle this.
They are lowering my defense.
This is it.
Finish them off because they're getting on my noids.
Let's get this started. We're pulling back.
Now I've got to wait for
Leave it to me.
all this to end. You just take out a tower, I guess, if you can. As Bronco slowly turns around, occasionally losing troops to towers. And tear down those fences and destroy that tower.
Follow my lead.
Well, the enemy is coming after us, at least. There goes the tribal unit.
Acknowledged.
Well, they broke down the fences. Should make it easier for Vulture Clan to destroy. It's not often I check this out. It's kind of cool that these views exist, but they don't usually make a difference to anything, you know?
Everyone, get ready.
Oh, you're charging us, eh? Guess what? We're gonna charge you! Epic.
Get them.
Oh, looks like their charge worked and mine didn't because we...
Retreat.
Never mind. We had walls and shit in the way, but we just also had the numbers to just fucking crush them. Daddy, I built a car. It's like the only thing I've got a video of young BB saying, look, Daddy, I built a... And something car. He's playing with Legos. Look, Daddy, I built a car. We've gotten the treasure's small Jugo caddy as a spoil of war. I don't know why I talk like this. Am I Curly? Am I Goro Majima? Nobody knows. I've obtained the marksman trait. Oh, I picked up the agility trait. It's so adorable. Like I think I'm just now recognizing Vulture Bronco's in charge, but it's Bobo and the boys. Bean is like staying home at the castle, but or she's got her camera phone out and it's like videotaping them playing together in the yard, basically. This one, I guess they don't count as fighting at the castle yet, but see, this is where Mitsuhide is. He's got 4K troops. I think we might as well deploy them.
We march.
And here we're just waiting for these guys to get in position. Yeah, the fighting monks of Shaolin Temple don't have long, actually. Yeah, the Hojo did not send enough forces to Mocha Castle. They do not seem to be serious about that particular request that we made of them. This fight, on the other hand, is going to go our way, and then it's going to be a matter of whether the Satake decide to divert any of these forces that are defending Mocha Castle up here to try to fight at Utsunomiya Castle.
Run if you want.
You could run if you want to, but you could never hide that Billy Kidman's music in WWE at one point.
What's the matter? Come and get me.
You suck.
Marching. Follow my lead. We march.
What kind of hit points does this castle have? 3,000, so it's not worth going in and zooming in the battle just so that I can get a chance to knock down castle hit points after. You haven't joined yet. Once you do, will we have enough troops? 3, it's about 3.5. Let's call that 6 and change. The tribe is giving us, it's getting us up to 7-ish. It's gonna be close, but we should have enough.
There is no foe we cannot defeat.
And the rear guard trait, the best surprises. Oh, it's
This
Kanagasaki Castle is ours. I've long been wanting to fight the Asakura. Yeah, this is like killing Nagamasa's soul that he's being forced to attack the Asakura. Is it going stronger? Kutsukedani tribe is
Enemy
more
officer
alliance, allegiance thingy. And Korone Takeda has become the emissary. She's now speaking to the prophets and seeking the Bajoran orbs. Nakamasa's still got some oomph. Well, we might want to let the rest of these guys take a break. Well, honestly, we'll push forward because I think we'll have a hard time actually knocking down the walls of this castle. But the Asakura don't have enough troops left to fight us, so keeping the pressure up will stop them from getting the troops back. And I don't think the Honganji will be helping them because the Honganji got their own problems right now. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're just fighting wars on a lot of fronts right now. Hold on, I need a sip of water before I can do this awesome voice acting.
My liege, a merchant from the port is requesting an audience. I'm the main character of something or other. Jesus Kyofuno Bio Monster.
Let him through. Allow me to express my gratitude for allowing this audience, my liege. Let us skip the formalities. What business have you with me? I wish to increase trade with the Westerners, my lord. Not only can we obtain firearms in large quantities from them, but the saltpeter we need for gunpowder as well. We can sell our swords, silver, lacquerware, and other wares to them, gaining far more of a profit than dealing within our realm. I like the sound of profit, so what can we do to help? First, we need ports. If we have many commercial ports, then many more Western merchants will be able to visit us. Secondly, it would be best to stock up on a large amount of muskets. If we have many, the Westerners will view us as a reliable client and come to sell even more to us. So the more we buy, the more we buy. Brilliant. Finally, a globe, my liege. A globe? It's a map that the Westerners hold, my liege. I hear that even the other side of the sea is drawn upon it. The other side of the sea? But the sea is like a curve. Like, the letter C is a curve. To the left is this curve, and to the right there's nothing on the other side. Well, sorry. I'm being very, very silly. What will we use that for? What are you, dumb? A gift to the Westerners as prayers for their safe surety at sea, to win their favor, you see. That seems like it must take quite a bit of time and effort. It's just a globe. You didn't hurry, my liege. Just let me know if you obtain one. Don't worry, my liege. You'll never finish this quest before it's time to win the game. Once you do, I will introduce you to the head of the Western merchants. Which I keep in a jar. Quest. Promote Western trade. Transborder stay period coincided with the European age of exploration. Countless daring merchants and missionaries crossed the sea in search of greater unknown world. Capture on 6 or more trade ports. See, these are quests that you can't freaking win until after you've won. Like, if you're going for the full clear where you don't do the warband, you might win these quests. 10,000 or more muskets, a globe. I don't know where you get that. It probably just pops up at the shop at some point. But yeah, I never get enough trade ports. The trade ports! I never get enough trade ports! Sorry. So I picked up the desperation trait. I'd better keep desperate. Me too!
Your orders?
Templar.
Reporting in.
We need more soldiers around Nanao Castle. Utsunomiya Castle is surrounded. Shigesan Castle is surrounded. Yeah, so we got a bunch of castles surrounded, but the only one... Walter Bronco doesn't have enough troops, but I think we have one more unit up there that just hasn't positioned yet. We didn't sell food that turn, so of course... Man, spent a lot on infrastructure, but our policy expense is crazy right now. I've got so many policies going.
Reporting in.
Quite a few people have gathered at Yoshida Castle. The Futurama tribe supports us. Looked around the castle, but I couldn't find shit. Yeah. Hanbei Takanaka, you can't tell. He's actually an African-American guy in a Spaceballs uniform who is pulling an afro pick across the desert. And when asked if he's found anything by... God, what is the Darth Vader parody in that movie called? Dark Helmet. When Dark Helmet asks him if he's found anything, he says, "We ain't found shit." And Yoshiaki Ashikaga, unusually useful. He's found a hidden path and a landmark. He said, "Well, he found a hidden path, but I found a secret path that is clearly cooler." And Hanbei Takanaka, who is a small child who likes to take naps, according to the Warrior series, is too lazy to find anything. Let's call it a video there, folks. And even if you don't agree to call it one, it is one. When we come back next time, we will be in a domestic turn, which hopefully I'll be able to get through quickly enough to get back to the combat, because there is basically non-stop combat as we just blitz in every direction, trying to grab enough cities to just get warband ending and win this thing. There's nobody left on the map that can truly oppose us. Although again, you can have a massive troop advantage and not necessarily have troops where you need them. This is not a game where you're just teleporting troops around the map. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. And I should stop outroing before I actually am queued up to shut off the recorder. Bye-bye.